Hi, it's the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your February 2016 general readings. Can't believe February is here already, although I am recording these in the last week of January. Make sure to check your rising and your moon sign videos as well. They may play out a little more predictively for you this month, and they may just give you additional bits of insight and clarity on what's going on in your life for the month of February. If this is your primary sun sign video, there's many of you watching, and it's a general reading, so it's not going to apply the same for everyone who watches or to the same degree or intensity. It will vary from person to person. So make sure to check your rising and your moon sign videos as well for additional insight or a more predictive overview of your current energy and life path. Thank you for your continued comments and feedback and support. Keep them coming. Love them so much. Welcome to any newcomers that are with us today, and thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you to those of you who continue to reach out for personal one-on-one readings, and to my regular clients as well for the feedback that you give on such a regular basis, letting me know how the readings continue to play out in your lives. And if any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me and you haven't read with me before, or for anyone else, if you care to purchase a gift reading for friends, family, or loved ones, you can click on the little About button on my YouTube channel's homepage, which will give you a little more information, and my email address, which is Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to work with you. I do a variety of types of readings, as well as different lengths of time, live or recorded. And excuse me, current turnaround time is anywhere from a couple of days upwards of 2 weeks, but almost always within 2 weeks we can schedule a reading for you, as I do readings full time. So moving right along, let's get into this reading. This is for Libra, the air sign of Libra, for February 2016. What does the month of February 2017 have in store for our Librans? I'm still so used to saying 2016. This is for February 2017 for the air sign of Libra. Libra, February 2017. What does the month of February have in store for the Librans? What do they need to see? What do they need to know for the month of February 2017? Okay, Libra, we begin with the Ace of Swords, followed by the Three of Cups, the Seven of Swords, followed by the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune, followed by the Six of Wands, and the Hierophant, followed by the Five of Swords. And from the bottom of the deck, your overall energy is the Empress. Interesting reading, Libra. It looks like some news or information has come your way which has revealed something in its clarity about a person or a group of people which perhaps have not been treating you in an honest or open fashion. But it looks like you are going to be triumphing over that. Let's begin, Libra. We start with the energy of the Ace of Swords, followed by the Three of Cups. So the Ace of Swords, air energy here, that's the element that governs the suit of swords. Swords is all about how we think about things, our belief systems and outlooks and words and communication ideas, how we communicate the things we think about. Aces represent the start of something, beginnings, the seeds of something which, if planted, will continue to grow and manifest into their full potential. So the Ace of Swords represents kind of your aha moment, the beginning of seeing something in a different way, the beginning of truth being revealed, because that sword does come in and it cuts away any fantasy, illusion, distraction. It comes in and clarifies and reveals and illuminates something in its clarity, in its complete truth. This is kind of your epiphanic moment, your aha moment. This could be, for some of you Librans, it looks like you are going to be seeing seeing something, starting to see something in a new way, and a way which is more truthful than how you have been seeing it. For some of you, it's going to be something that's kind of a dawning realization. For some of you, it's going to be because of news or a message or a piece of information that actually came in uh, rather quickly, I think, and caused this illumination, this revealing of something in its complete truth. Now, that something I feel is a person or a group of people, because that Ace of Swords is accompanied by the Three of Cups. So here we have water energy, which is the element that governs cups. Cups is a suit that manifests in our emotional sector, our relationships, love, how we feel, kind of our emotional landscape. It's a very fluid suit because it's governed by water. The Three of Cups is a card of uh, uh, it's it can be a celebratory card. It's a card of really enjoying the time that you spend with a person or a group of people that you feel very connected with, kind of a kindred spirit, kinship kind of feeling, your own personal little community where you've kind of found your niche and belong with. Now, for some of you, this this news or information or this sudden realization that you have is going to be, for some of you, it's going to be about one specific person, someone that you feel very connected with. Now, it could be a love, romance, relationship energy you have with this person, but I feel like for more of you, it's more like a best friend or a group of people that you have looked at as your kind of soulmate, your best friend, your kindred spirit, or perhaps a group that you belong with. It could be a church or religious organization. For some of you, this could even be at work itself, but a group that you've felt very connected with. Now, this could split off in two different ways. For some of you, this could be a realization in a very positive way that you finally feel like you found your niche. You found that group that you belong with, that place where you fit, where you can be very authentic and you don't have to be anybody but who you are. And you feel kind of that sense of kinship with this person or this group of people. For others of you, I think for a larger portion of you, this is actually rather a challenging illumination or revealing, particularly because of the energy we move into in the cards after that. It's as if you look at a certain person or a certain group of people that you previously looked at as feeling like you really fit in or belonged, or you felt very accepted, and realize that it wasn't actually what you thought it was. And it feels like because somebody has, again, perhaps someone or this group of people or someone within this group has done something that has caused you this kind of aha moment where you've looked and thought, this is not what I thought it was going to be. Again, for some of you, it's going to be more focused on one person. For others of you, it's going to be this group itself that you really felt connected with. And it's as if you see that they have been taking advantage of you in some way, either you or perhaps a situation outside of you that you're just now looking at for the truth that it actually is. We transition next into the energy of the Seven of Swords, followed by the Magician. I'm also getting that for some of you, this has got something to do with a lawsuit, a civil litigation of some kind. Somebody has a lawsuit, or you're suing for, some of you it may be money or some unfair or unjust, perhaps a firing or discrimination within your workplace or something of that kind. Some of you, this is a legal situation as well, and this information has to do with the people that you're actually suing or that you have this lawsuit against. So next we have the Seven of Swords and the Magician. I don't like this combination of cards as kind of the person you're set against or the group that you've set against, but there's triumphant energy here. You're coming out on top anyway, Libra. So the Seven of Swords, we have more air energy here. The Seven of Swords is often referred to as the thief card, as that's pretty much what it depicts. You can see this man's broken into somebody's house in broad daylight, no less, and has made off with a bunch of their property. Not everything. He hasn't managed to take everything, but he's managed to take a lot. And he's pausing in the doorway to kind of look over his shoulder with this sneaky, smarmy look, as if to say, look what I'm getting away with in the middle of the day. So this card can represent actual theft of actual tangible stuff. For some of you, this may be actual theft of money or theft of property, somehow being cheated or swindled out of something. The foundational definition is deception, deceit, somebody not being honest, things being hidden from you, someone or something being presented to be one thing when in fact it's really something else. Somebody not being quite honest or above board, being very sneaky, withholding stuff. Now, paired with the Seven of Swords, we have the Magician. The Magician can be a neutral energy card. It can be positive or negative. The magician is a very intelligent individual. What does the magician do? He creates illusions. He does magic for his audience, and he's very good at what he does because of how long he's worked at it, how much time and effort and practice he's put into honing his craft. He's a very smart, very intelligent individual. He can also be, in the negative sense, very manipulative, uh, uh, very sneaky, because of how smart he is. The magician's worked a long time to get to where he is, to get as good as he is at his craft, which is to create something for an audience. Creates illusion, the illusion of something appearing to be one thing when in fact it's magic or it's illusionary. He's very good at what he does because he's reached a point in his life and in his career where he has all the tools and skills and knowledge that he needs in order to create and manifest whatever he wants to. He can make something appear to be whatever he wants it to be. This can be a very positive energy. In this reading, Libra, it especially paired with the Seven of Swords, I feel like this is representing, again, this person or this group of people. It's as if you suddenly realize that it's everything is not as it was meant to be. Some of you, this is going to be you've seen something that they've done, and maybe it hasn't been personal towards you, but all of a sudden you're seeing this person or this group in a different light, and you don't like what you see. You're unhappy with it because they're not what you thought it was, and it could be a group that you felt you belonged in, and something has happened and all of a sudden you realize that you are not like this person or this group, or they're not what you thought they were, um, in kind of a sneaky, dishonest sort of way. And this information has come in. I'm getting like a variety of different stories here, so I hope it's not too confusing. Like your eyes have been opened. And again, for some of you, a small specific portion of you, this has to do with a case you're involved in where information has come in that has revealed this person or this group or this organization for who they really are. Dishonest, deceptive, sneaky, manipulative. Or for some of you, and they've been dishonest in some way. And for some of you, it's very personal. They've taken from you. You've lost something because of this person or this group. And again, the specifics of it are going to vary because there's so many of you watching. This could be in a love romantic situation. It could be a different type of betrayal from a best friend or a group of friends. It could be in a work situation. Uh, the specifics could be a variety of different things, but your eyes are opened. The truth has come out and it is revealed for whatever it actually is. It'll be interesting to get feedback on this one. But it looks like the universe is coming in and intervening. I almost said interfering, intervening on your behalf. And also, your crowning card is the Empress, which is a major arcana card that can often indicate spirit, universal energies coming in and working. Working for your benefit in kind of an unexpected kind of way. It feels like universal energy spirit has kind of intervened in here because there was something fundamentally wrong going on that needed to be revealed, that needed to be righted. And so it feels like you're having divine intervention in whatever the situation is, Libra. Because next, along with that crowning card energy, next we have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position, followed by the Six of Wands. What a powerful, beautiful, triumphant combination of energies. So the Wheel of Fortune, Major Arcana card. This is universal energy. This is God's spirit, your angels, guides coming in. You in a way that you have nothing to do with because this is universal energy. This is a stroke of good luck, a stroke of good fortune, the wheel turning in your favor in an unexpected way that you couldn't have foreseen and have no control over. But it's a benefit to you, it's a blessing to you, an unexpected kind of blessing. Uh, Something, and I feel like for some of you, it's linked to how this revealing or this illumination takes place because it feels like left to its own devices, this situation would not have turned out so well for you. But again, it's like universal energy is intervening to make right what was wrong. So this energy is coming in to correct something, to even out the scales of justice here for you in an unexpected way, perhaps at an unexpected time, or even from an unexpected source. But it is, and it may appear to be kind of a happy accident, but it is divine timing and orchestration here working in your favor. And this is what propels you to come out on top, for this harmony and balance to be restored, for what needs to be righted to be righted, justice being kind of served here. That Wheel of Fortune is paired with the Six of Wands, which is a card of victory, of triumph, and also for personal recognition as well. Some of you for whom this is, if something's been taken from you, this is what's being taken, given back to you. Reputations being restored, being vindicated. Court cases worked out in your favor because that is what's right. Powerful, beautiful combination, and public recognition as well. This is not something that's being resolved, I think, quietly behind the scenes for most of you. This is whatever this news or information is that has revealed this secrecy, this dishonesty is being revealed, I feel like, in a fairly public way, and you are being vindicated, and also in a very public way, Libra. So good for you. There's a very winning, triumphant kind of feel to this energy. Now, towards the end of February 2017, we have the energy of the Hierophant, accompanied by the Five of Swords. So the Hierophant is a card of convention, tradition, walking the prescribed path. It can represent organized religions, large corporations, established businesses or institutions, the establishment. It can also represent our ability to make our own choices, cause and effect as well. And I feel like it can also represent governing bodies which have the ability to make important and significant decisions as well. For some of you, this group or organization which you're seeing in a different and new light is represented by the Hierophant. And for others of you, this is your kind of triumph over what felt, I think, for some of you to be rather overwhelming, almost as if the thing that you were set against or that was revealed to you to be, uh, to be, the source of this dishonesty or this inherent wrongness, felt like it was too well established or too organized for you to really fight, which I feel for some of you may be why this universal energy has come in and intervened to kind of correct this, because uh, for those of you for whom that's the case, if you've been in opposition to, like if you've been feeling like David against Goliath, Goliath is not coming out on top this time, Libra, you are. And the Hierophant would represent that for you, if not the governing body that made the decision that worked out in your favor as well. Because I'm getting a very strong sense of justice being served here. Now, that Hierophant is paired with the Five of Swords, which also is a card of victory, although sometimes it can represent a rather shallow victory. The question that often accompanies the Five of Swords is, has something been worth it? Because it's come at a pretty high cost. This man has just finished a battle, a challenge of some kind, and he's obviously the victor. He's gathered up the weapons of all his enemies or foes, and he's holding his own aloft in victory. But he's tired, worn out, exhausted. He's bleeding from a little cut on his forehead. This battle has taken a lot out of him. And the question is, has it been worth it? And sometimes the question is yes, and sometimes it's no. Only you can answer that. Sometimes the people that are on the ground behind him, this card can sometimes represent victory that does come at the cost of personal relationships. For some of you, what's being revealed and you're kind of coming out on top or triumphing is going to mean that a person or a group of people or a place that you felt you fit in, there are some wrongs being righted and balance and harmony being restored. But one of the costs of these things are that you're going to have to walk away from this person or this group or this place that you felt previously that you fit in so well with. But I think for those of you for whom that resonates, it's a needed thing. It's a necessary cost to winning this battle because it really needed to happen. For others of you, but again, I feel like this is a smaller specific portion. For others of you, that Three of Cups energy represents a person or a small group of people that you have been going through this process with, and this you guys are coming out on top, and you have been a support system for each other. There are some of you for whom it's going to play out in that way. For the larger portion of you, it's how I stated it previously. But again, it looks like at the end there may be some people, some relationships, that connection is being left behind. But again, it's a necessary cost. And you're moving on to new things too. Your overall crowning card, your overall energy being the Empress. This is a card of new beginnings, of rebirth, of fertility, of pregnancy, of it being the right time to plant seeds to grow something new. It's also very much a card of nurturing. It can be a mother card. There could be some kind of maternal energy or element or figure that may play in this for you as well, Libra. This is also a card of nurturing, of taking the time to self-nurture and connect with nature as well. This may be an energy that you find particularly helpful as you go through this situation in February. It's also cautionary advice not to let yourself become bitter or resentful or closed off. Make sure to keep kind of connected with that feminine nurturing energy, whether you're female or male, for the month of February. But new beginnings overall, it's leaving the old behind and moving forward into something new, particularly if what you're leaving behind was only false, was an illusion. I feel like there may have been some kind of really dishonest person in here. That Seven of Swords magician is like the perfect con man energy. So again, it'll be interesting to see what specific feedback comes from this reading. But all is turning out well. It may cost you a connection or a relationship or some relationships, but if they were based on falsehood anyway, Libra, you don't need them. So that pretty much wraps up your February 2017 general reading, Libra. I hope you have enjoyed it, that you have found it useful and clarifying, that it's given you some food for thought in how to kind of walk through the next few weeks. Again, if any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me, you can email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would love to work with you. I'd be delighted to do a personal and specifically oriented to you reading. Or yearly overview, which are still, I'm still getting a lot of requests for the 12-month yearly overviews as well. And because we are going into Valentine's Day, I also do a love compatibility relationship spread as well, if you're interested in that. So thank you very much for watching, Libra. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the February 2017 mid-month readings. And until then, as always, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life. Thanks so much, Libra, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.